Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I'm one of the Small Time Critics. My name is Moe.
I'm Hashi.
And we do this? We do this
Oh,
every
we do this
time?
again?
Every
Yeah.
time?
Guys, my name is TRIZLUCENT. Nice to meet you all.
Triz is here, guys. Triz is
I
here.
mean,
Triz
the
is
furniture.
here.
The furniture.
Yeah, as you can see from the title of the video, so we are doing a movie review for We Live in Time, directed by John Crowley, starring Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. This is an A24 film. So John Crowley, he's done a few things. I think probably the most popular thing he's done, he did an episode of Black Mirror, Beyond the Sea.
Oh, good.
You know the one with Aaron Paul and Josh Hartnett?
Yeah.
The one in space and
Yeah.
the ship and all that. That one was really good, actually.
He also did Brooklyn.
He did do Brooklyn as well,
Oh,
yes.
directed that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm thinking about Detroit. Sorry.
The one with John Boyega?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't know, quick non-spoiler we'll start
Sorry,
off
that's
with.
Catherine Bigelow.
Hey.
Detroit.
Lovely, thank you. So we'll do a non-spoiler. But before we get into that, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out. And TRIZLUCENT, his socials will be down in the description below, so go check out his socials.
What about mine?
Allow it, man. I haven't got time for this today.
Real Muhammad Hashi, everyone. You know what I mean? Please.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, that's
What
good.
yours?
You know,
Go on.
no, I just think because there's because I got numbers on my handle and I forget if it's this one or that one. Do you know what I mean?
So you don't
It's
even know
Motorious
your name.
92.
90 on Instagram, yeah, but
Yeah.
then on the TikTok,
On the tiki-toki. Bro, this guy.
Millennial fam.
you guys, what do you mean? I'm getting old. Okay, on the TikTok STC Mo. All right, yeah. So we'll start off with a non-spoiler. What do you guys think of the film? Triz, you want to start?
I think this film, honestly, if it didn't have Florence Pugh or Andrew Garfield in it, I just think it's kind of meaty. If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think it's. I don't think it's a bad movie, but I just think it's a story that's been told bare times. Like there's so many kind of romantic comedies or romantic films, or that deal with loss, deal with grief, or deal with some sort of like ailment, that kind of stuff. Yeah, and it's about a family trying to, I guess, handle that kind of stuff and overcome it.
Yeah.
I do think there is a beautiful aspect of this story being told where, you know what I mean, dealing with all those things, but then also kind of understanding what it means to still be able to live your life and still decide what to do with your life and how and to decide the best way to live it, because it's someone who is Andrew Garfield's side who is trying to, prepare for the worst, that kind of stuff, and say we need to be doing this, we need to be doing that, where Florence Pugh's character is saying that it's not really about preparing, because obviously it's kind of an inevitable outcome, but it's like it's about making the best use of my life. You know what I'm saying? What I want to do with my life and how I want to spend the rest of it going forward. That kind of thing. So I definitely think there's an interesting story being told on that aspect.
Would you recommend it to people?
I would. I don't really know. You know,
Like, is the acting performances enough for you to be like, yeah, go watch
this
this?
is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's one of those, like I said, it's one of those movies where you've got two of the greatest actors in, I think, that
At the
young,
moment.
yeah,
Yeah.
like young actors,
Yeah.
in them two.
Not even young anymore, for real.
I mean, they're in the 30s, isn't it?
Like, I know what you mean, though.
You get me?
Yeah.
They're young,
But
still.
besides them two, like even because it's the story is non-linear, do you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
it's. I think that's a very difficult aspect for some people to kind of get into it. That kind of thing.
Let's hold off on that.
All right, hold off
and
that
do the
one.
what do you think, Ash?
I'm a lot more high on this film. I really like this film.
Yeah.
This film was extremely affecting. The performances were outstanding, as Trizzle said. And I kind of push back on the comment you made in regards to if it was two other actors who weren't as well known as Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. I think this film would still be good because
Not well known, sorry. I mean, like of the acting ability.
Okay.
Of the ability.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
All right, cool.
Not well known.
My point still stands that the story is good enough to kind of sustain the runtime and sustain your interest throughout the whole kind of like film. And for me, like obviously the characterization was really cool because obviously I'm very similar to kind of Andrew Garfield's character where I want to kind of solve problems as soon as humanly possible. I want to find out, you know what I mean, like the best ways to do stuff. You know what I mean? I want to kind of get to the root of it straight away.
You're definitely a note writer.
Exactly,
Yeah.
And again, when she is basically saying that we've already been through this kind of thing, like I've already been in remission one time and it's come back again.
Yeah.
And she wants to kind of live her life in the best and to the fullest and do what she wants to do with her life. That's extremely compelling. And that kind of push and pull where she's at times literally like withholding information and lying to the Andrew Garfield character. Again,
Tobias.
Like it's so kind of compelling. You're seeing it when it eventually unfolds, and that kind of scene in the house when they kind of have that confrontation.
Yeah,
it's really, really good. And again, I loved the fact that it was non-linear, because again, you see the different stages of love and different stages of a relationship, and I think it was done really well, man. Like this was a very, very good film, and at the end, I was like so satisfied, kind of in terms of the ending. And even though obviously you could see what's coming, of course, with what happened at the start of the film, it still made sense, and it still kind of kept my attention throughout the whole film. And I really, really liked it, man.
Yeah, no, I actually really, really like this movie, but I am slightly leaning towards your side, Triz, in regards to. So,
didn't well up at all?
Oh, 100%. A few times. 100%.
Oh, so
this movie is a tearjerker, bro. I'm sorry, I don't know. Like for me, is I think a way for, like I do this all the time. I put myself in people's shoes when I watch movies, and I think that's what gets me extra emotional, stuff like that. But I really like this movie. I just think that I feel like I wish we knew more about the main characters, Alma and Tobias. I wish we knew a little bit more about them in general, like why they're the way they are, in a sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially like when they fell in love for the first time. It's like, why did you guys fall in love, really? Is it just because you guys look good and she ran you over? Like, I don't want to get too into spoilers, but do you know what I mean? Like, I just need this a little bit more. But my thing is, in regards to like leaning towards your side, I think the acting direction and the chemistry of the two actors carried the film a lot. So I kind of can agree a little bit with you. I don't know how it would have been if it was two other actors, but I do, like Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield together are just, they're incredible, electric, innit? So in that sense, it was great. The performance was great. I thought the non-linear thing was done well as well. Yeah. Like, the thing I liked about that is that every time it changed to different parts of the decade, it was, I could tell which part it was. Yeah. Like I can refer back to an earlier scene and I can be like, oh, they're carrying on from that. Yes. You know what I mean? So that was pretty cool, and I enjoyed that. So yeah, overall I did enjoy it though. It was a good film. But so getting into spoilers, I don't know, man. I don't know how we talk about this really.
You can just kind of go sad, man. It is definitely sad.
It's so sad. Like the scene when they're shaving her head, the Almet's head. Yeah. I welled up. I welled up. Another scene I welled up. I think I definitely the ending I welled up because I realized what happened. Obviously, like just before that ice skating, just after the ice skating part and whatnot. Which is, I like the way they did that, separating them. Yes. Kind of thing, showing that she's kind of going. Yeah. Which was a nice touch. But yeah, man, the movie's just incredibly emotional.
I don't know, man. I just feel like it's a film that was kind of forcing you to be emotional about something. But
this might be an insensitive comment.
Go on.
The cancer element of it does carry the movie in terms of emotion. Do you know what I mean? If that wasn't there, I can't say if that wasn't there because it is a big plot point of the movie, innit? So it's difficult to say. But
when the movie starts, you already know that she's dying. Do you know what I'm saying? You already know that there's a time limit to what it is. Sure. Hence why I do love the whole aspect of the movie that we live in time. You get me? Yeah. We already know that it's a clock ticking down until her end, innit, right? So you're showing all the different moments in time that, you know what I'm saying, of their life together. Yeah. So there is some great moments about the movie. I just feel like I walked in there expecting it. I think from the adverts and everything, it's like they're telling you, you get ready get your tissues ready. You're gonna be crying, and it's like I walked in there thinking that I was ready to be upset and ready to be really emotional. And I walked out and I was like, it was okay. I mean,
because we watched this in a screening. Shout out to Organic for inviting us, and we were with a couple of women that were in our screening, and they were saying, "Get ready, guys. This is gonna be it's gonna be a bumpy ride." They already had their tissues ready, stuff like that, and you could hear them throughout the film crying their eyes out, kind of thing. And
so, were the expectations for emotion too high or something?
I think so.
Because I turned to this guy and he's just watching the movie, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he wasn't. I didn't see you get like when I was watching the Wild Robot with you. I could see this guy like I could see it affecting him, kind of thing.
I think the only one scene that I liked out of the movie like the most was the pregnancy scene. And
that was like a horror movie for me. Yeah, I was literally like this.
That was crazy.
I did like that scene. You know what I'm saying? And I liked the whole because it was emotional. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like, I don't want to have my baby here. Do you know what I'm saying? This is where we're supposed to have, convention is not where you're supposed to have a baby in it. Flipping toilet. You know what I'm saying? In a petrol station. But that aspect of actually dealing with pregnancy was really, really good. And besides that, do you know what I'm saying? And you know what?
It felt real.
It did feel real.
Yeah.
It didn't really feel real. And there was some other moments where obviously the fact that I think you brought up earlier where she's hiding information from Tobias, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like she wants to do the chef thing, but it's like part of her is kind of scared to tell him like, look, I want to do this thing, but this is what I want to do with my life. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not the one that's losing it. I'm about to lose mine. So it's like this is something that I want to do.
She did not want to tell him that the final was on their proposed
on the day
wedding
of the wedding or something.
Yeah, wedding day.
Yeah, exactly.
She can't tell that because if she tells that, then she has to say she's in the competition, but she can't say because she's supposed to be resting.
Exactly.
Which is tough. I see both sides, honestly. Like
that's just what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm still on the fence with that one. If I wouldn't recommend,
I would recommend this.
it.
I would recommend
but
this.
I just feel like I could only recommend it to certain kind of people that I know. Do you know what I'm saying?
I get what you mean.
I know a lot of people wouldn't like that non-linear aspect of this film.
Yeah, they're not messing with that.
I think for me, that's probably where it failed. That's probably where it failed.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
not that I don't like stories being told like that.
Yeah.
But I think for this film, I think a more cohesive story from start, middle, and end would have made it played out a lot better for me because you really didn't know that Tobias. Like when the movie starts, I thought they were already together, but you don't find out till maybe like a quarter into the film that now they just met each other when he got run over by her.
When he was in the hospital sitting down and she was right in front of him, I thought it was the ex-wife, like next of kin type of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that's what happened.
No,
And
when
she's
he was
like,
divorcing in the beginning, I thought he was divorcing her.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So when she turned up in the hospital, I thought, oh, the hospital must have called her.
Yeah.
She's the ex. He has her on record.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'm Alman. I was like, oh, they don't know each other. I was like, okay, cool. But that's where kind of my gripe. I don't know if my gripe is unfair or not, but I just feel like apart from like their I feel like apart from their like occupations, really, we don't really know much about them.
Tobias works at Weet-Bix.
Yeah.
He gets free Weet-Bix.
Yeah.
That was funny.
They also do Wheatos, Alpen, and Ready Bread.
Yeah, like it was a cool film. You know what I'm saying?
I love their relationship too. Sorry to cut you off.
That's
but
cool.
Their relationship was amazing. Like I said, chemistry before. Like it's there, innit?
Even the cafe with their kid on there trying to explain to her that mum's scene. Yeah. That was funny.
And they're finishing each other's lines in a way and stuff like the way they were
and
doing
that guy comes, go away.
Yeah.
He screams in the thing.
I could have done without that baby shower scene though.
Baby shower.
When he came to the when he came to the baby shower, it was like kind of like
that was a bit theatrical.
Like, bro, so theatrical.
Yes.
I was like,
no guy would do that. No man would do that.
That's the only scene I felt like didn't feel real.
Yes,
like,
no man would, like you would take your girl to one side and then say all that stuff. You're not gonna do it all in public
at someone else's baby shower.
Yeah, someone else's baby shower. Mad.
That's what love does, bro.
Like, big gestures, isn't it?
Fuck it, I'm gonna tell you everything in front of your friends. Because if you do it in front of her friends, it means it's real. You get me? If you do it private, you can say that any day.
These guys are romantic. Look at
I love it. But their acting ability is so amazing. Like I truly felt that they loved each other in it. Like so.
Yeah, bro. But that's my point, bro. I said that. Them two together in their own right, actors separately. Yeah, we already was expecting big things, and they delivered. Because I don't think the script is even amazing, bro. I don't think the dialogue was incredible, but it's the delivery.
It's not out of this world. I know what you mean. Like it's not. Yeah,
I really like the story. Like I agree. The dialogue wasn't the greatest at times. Yeah, especially at the baby shower. Like, bro, that was like it. That was the thing that took me out of the film. Yeah. The only thing that took me out of the film.
Shout out the guy delivering the pizza though. He's on. I see him and his team on TikTok. They do. Their jokes. I forgot it's VF1, I think they're called or something like that. If I got it wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, he was the delivery driver. I was like, that's cool. But yeah, sorry. Anyway, that baby shower scene.
So that was the only thing that took me out of it. But I think the story though is a great story and one that I could see being told by other. I wouldn't have been surprised if another set of actors, maybe in like 25 years time,
it's been told.
Do it again. But I'm just saying the story was good enough.
I ain't Last Holiday with Queen Latifah in the same thing. Ain't she done a cancer?
That's the one to comment, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. Same thing.
Is that the one where one of them's a basketball player? Is he a basketball player?
I don't remember if he's a basketball player, but all I remember she's spending all her bread.
Yes, you're right. She is.
He is right next to the nets, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bro, it's the same premise, bro.
That's
great.
That's a great pull, though. It's a great pull, bro.
I don't think this movie was probably more effective.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like I said.
But I see what you mean. The story has been done before.
It's a story that's been told
I get
countless times. You know what I'm saying? I just think that with this kind of movie, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, it was at BFI, all that kind of stuff, film festival, and there's a lot of that kind of.
We both missed it.
No, but there's that kind of like, it's award season, isn't it? So there's a lot of that kind of push for this movie. Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like it's kind of worthy of that. Is it because it's A24 that they're like, yeah, and it's got Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh?
What's the award? Is the award push for like the movie or for the performances?
The performances, actually.
The performances.
That's fair, no?
Yeah.
Wait, it's not for the movie.
It's not. Well, it is for the movie, but it's mostly because I went to
Like, is it up for Best Picture or anything like that?
I don't think it would be.
Yeah,
no, it would either be up for
it's probably like Best Actor,
actress, maybe director,
Yeah.
because it's been a bit of a weak year.
Right.
But again, I went to a Q&A with Andrew Garfield, and he was obviously promoting the film. Florence Pugh's been out on her own as well.
Yeah.
What do you call it? John Crowley as well. So they're really, really pushing.
Yeah, I've seen interviews with them too. They've been promoting it a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
cool. Yeah.
I mean, it was better than Mufasa. So.
What do you not think about the competition? Her leaving the competition before like seeing who won or anything like that.
It didn't matter. And that's
so
the
what
best
is it?
part of the
I don't think that made any sense.
Okay, so
I mean, why do all of this stuff then? Why put yourself?
So that's what I was trying to get at. Is it a situation of like, I've accomplished it, I don't need to know, so I'm done? Is it that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's essentially like she wants to go out on her terms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she wants to prove to herself that she could do this. She's always wanted to prove that to herself that she could do it.
Yeah.
She did it. The outcome doesn't matter. It was the journey of actually doing it and all the hardship that went into it. That was the whole point for her. You know what I mean? To prove that she could do it. She did it. You know what I'm saying? And there you go, bro.
But they could have gone ice skating literally straight after they announced the winner. So.
Yeah, but again, like, she's dying, bro. You know what I mean? Because again, that's not because the winning's not the point in it. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that she did it. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of anticlimactic. You know what I'm saying?
This guy's been a contrarian, man. He's not giving up.
I mean,
fair enough.
Like I said, it wasn't a bad film. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying I feel like it was just paraded as
it didn't hit for you, innit? Like,
it just didn't, bro. I watched it and I was just like,
that's fair.
Like, I walked out and I said it. I said it's okay, maybe.
It was right,
I said it's alright.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would I watch it again? Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just it. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah. Apart from that gripe I had earlier, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought the montage in the middle was beautiful as well.
Yeah.
Them kind of going through their, like, I guess it was like their honeymoon phase.
Yes.
I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, I like the fact that it was filmed in the ends. You know what I'm saying? It was in like Neil Brixton and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah.
But besides that,
I love the end when he's teaching his daughter how to crack eggs the way she taught him at the
Love
start.
that. I was gonna bring that up in it.
Yeah.
So it's like keeping a memory of her alive, which is kind of like one of the things that she wanted. It's like, I wanted to remember me by something, even if it's something as small as this. Because like his argument was like, it's like, are we not enough for you, kind of thing.
Yes.
It's like just that cracking the egg thing is like, okay, she taught just something that's taught by her. Do you know what I mean?
No,
so
you know what?
Sweet.
Even just to add, not to the egg thing, but even another dynamic that I did like a lot was the fact that he really wanted children and he really wanted to have a family. He really wanted to have a
and he put that on Front Street straight away.
So what do you think about that convo?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And she really kind of pushed back, like, "Whoa, what the hell? Why you putting me like?"
This is what's crazy, Triz. Yeah, I think I'm like, I don't mean this in like a macho way, but I think I'm such a man that when she started saying "f you" and this and that for asking, I was like, "What's wrong with her?" But I don't feel like I was supposed to have felt like that. So when I kind of went back and I listened to what she was kind of saying, without the rudeness, obviously, I can kind of understand what she means.
Yeah.
In it.
Yeah.
But I understand his part too. So,
but that's I guess that's what the element of the movie that I do like so much, that it's like these two people who are kind of on different paths.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can find a way to connect, and then you know what I'm saying.
And she loved him enough to have kids with him anyway.
She did in the end, innit?
Yeah.
But you get me? Like I said, okay movie.
Yeah.
Will I watch it again? Probably not. Will I recommend it? Maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
I'll definitely recommend it.
Cool.
Would you recommend it?
I would recommend it, yeah. I think same as you to certain type of people though.
That's it.
I know some people that wouldn't vibe with a movie like this, so yeah. But ratings, I guess. Let's do our scores, STC scores. You want to go first, Triz? At 10, you saying?
Yeah, probably about 6.5.
Okay.
What are you saying, Hashi?
7.
7. I'll be like a 7.5. It could be an 8 on a rewatch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because I don't really have much. I'll give it an 8 actually. I don't really have much gripe with it.
Have you watched Sonic 3 yet?
Nah.
This guy.
Would it have? I was gonna ask. Did you? No, you watched it before you made your top 10, didn't you? So did you?
It wouldn't have been in my top 10.
Would it have made my top 10? Maybe.
It was my number 14. No.
It's fine. It's fine.
16.
It wasn't in your top 10 though. It wasn't in your top 10. Alright, cool. Anyway, guys, that was our review for We Live in Time. So let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out. Remember TRIZLUCENT, his socials down below. So Hashi too, if you remember from the beginning, mine too. Yeah. So, but yeah, we'll see you guys for more reviews soon. Peace.